Second try, Triskelion coil here. First one, the wires are too thin and it made it lame. Couldn't do it, at least not with my fingers anyway. Going with the Sacred Cubit, 20.6. I know there's 21.8 too, but. Okay, I think if I do these other ones, should come off right pretty good there. Never made one before, so I'm hoping that if I kind of roll these ones, I want them to all be the same size. So I think I will back this one off until they're about the same. Not as easy as I'd hoped. So I'm going to keep these all turning in the same direction. Alright, so I'm going to take and use these to make a Kratky hydroponics little stand thing. I saw it on, again, on Grow Your Own, where he took a length of downspout and converted it into little hydroponics, Kratky hydroponics. So I'm going to do the same thing, and the idea behind this and on the Orgone is that these things are supposed to help restructure water, and since that's what the plants are getting, I thought it'd be a good way to check on it, and I can do these ones next to the other ones and see how well they do and kind of compare it and all that. And these aren't perfect by any means. These are literally the very first ones I've ever done. This one is a little bit thicker material, so that one was really kind of tough, and I just don't like the little scuff marks that the tool makes. But I mean, especially with these ones, I kind of got away with it a little bit. You can kind of see them still, but yeah, these all have sharp edges, and even with the tape, it kind of left marks and stuff. But I think that these will suffice for the ones. I'll put one on each side with some other stuff. But this is going to be my first shot at trying to make one of these Kratky hydroponics in one of these deals. So. So we got to mark where these cups go, and I need to cut access points for filling. So I need to know how deep these can be. So I think I'm just going to put 2 in these for now. We'll say 1.25 inches. Cubic. It's 26.3. Alright, we'll go in 5 3/4. One 7/8. Alright, so to drill this, I grabbed some boards in here, put through here, and then I got hole drill, 1 7/8 to fit this. Go down in here. I put the boards in there so it wouldn't collapse just as I'm trying to do it. So I'm going to go forward, drill in to make the holes. From doing different like siding and metal work on houses, I found that when you reverse the blade and cut through that way, it prevents it from bucking and bending and all that kind of good stuff. Alright, and then what I'm thinking about doing here is adding a slot on each side that you can take off and view in there, and that'll also give me the access to the Orgone to be able to pull the tape off and stuff the inside for shaping it. If I should come around the corner a little bit on these, since I can come down to about here. That actually probably wouldn't be a bad way to know your fill line. I'll try it with one anyway. I'll come just above the brake line on there. Alright, so these are going to be the viewing holes. it'll sit like this. I'll paint it up real good. And these will sit on here like that. You can see down through there. If you need to fill it. But what that'll also do is, as I'm doing the Orgonite, it'll allow me to, once it cures, I'll be able to access the part to take it off. I'm going to trace it onto a little chunk of base cement linoleum stuff here. Outside, I'll try to get the inside. Not perfect by any means, but I will use some hot glue to help hold it in place there. I want it to be about 1 inch thick, something like that, and I can put it in here. Alright, one more. So these are ready to go on the ends there to prep for the resin and all the other stuff. So I'm gonna put some oil on here to get it to release when everything's done curing. I try to do my best to keep it from going beyond the edges and messing with how I'm gonna tape it to the other side. The main thing I want to kind of focus on is the string. It's really just a matter of getting the surface area in. Alright, that's about 1 inch. That's in there. Probably pretty close to a full cup. And reading the instructions, it's basically just a 1-to-1 mixture. This is just a little cup. I'm thinking with about 1 inch on there, it's probably going to be close to full, minus the stones and stuff, so I'll get it pretty full. Half and half, I guess. I'll mix it in and put it together. I just have some really rudimentary. I got the Triskelions, I got one on each side, so that one will be for the other side, this one will be for this side. And I'll save that one for the other side. I'll make another one of these. And I just got some crystals and some dragonflies for each side. Dragonflies. little spinny in there. I'm gonna put a few crystals in here, some lapis I'm gonna go with first. Just kind of spread it around. These are just little tiny crystal chunks. And this is gonna be kind of like my little base layer or whatever. Starry sky. Alright, so I guess here's the finished product. I would honestly say that it's not probably the most practical to make in the way that I made it, just in the sense that if I was going to like try to get into like mass production or something, closing up these ends, it just takes so long to try to do it. But in the end, it's not too bad. Like I said, I got water in there that touches the bottom of plant. I got bok choy going in there. See what happens with that. I'm sure it'll do just fine. Yeah, I think my next experiment is going to be cedar wood, and I'll polish it and seal it with beeswax, and I'll make little caps that'll go on there and kind of raise it up. You know, if I was to get further in it, I'd maybe like do 3D things. I could lock them together or something. But yeah, like I said, I'll do the next one. We try it with cedar. It'll be about the same length, you know, just an experimental size. So, all right.